Well, part two, because my camera has never frozen before like that, and it did, so let's do it. I know that the dark, whatever the hell the dark energy, how do you identify? I don't know what the dark is. The devil, the demons, the entities that want to come through my phone and turn it off. But there's quite an uptick in spirituality from demon to angel. There's an uptick. There's an obvious attack on the soul, and I think the forces that govern the realms that we do not see, principalities and places, you know, that we're fighting, seem to have there's a desperate energy attached to jealousy, rage, anger, all the sinful energy. There's a desperation to it now that's changed a lot. It's like significantly different than it used to be. And I'm really marking the eclipse as a time, as a sign in the heavens that something's different. Like, it's felt deeply. That you can identify where people are now. That's exactly what I was expecting. Like, not as a card, but as like a meaning of what I'm trying to say, of what Spirit is trying to channel through me. Is we are now enlightened. And it's shocking. It's shocking to believe this, because it's like, a few years ago, the way that I think, feel, and behave and am was loony bin worthy. Like, lock me up because I'm crazy, because what I'm saying is schizophrenic and whatever. And now it's literally obvious that it's intuition was trying to be suppressed. The high priestess within us, the dogma, the dogmatic, religious, dominating economy force, like the beast system. That's what it is. It's the beast system. It's been trailing us along since the dawn of this cycle, that really wants to have our soul. Like, it's really a battle for your soul at this point. People are extremely depressed, riddled with anxiety, medicated, conflicted and consumed with toxins, and not even aware. And it's been this way, but just now we have knowledge. What was taken from us, we had no knowledge and awareness that this is very real. Like, this is like the 7 deadly sins. Like, it's a very real thing. And when you get trapped in sorrow or grief and loss, bitterness, anger, like, these are real traps. Jealousy, like envy. I've been attacked by these things and sent them out, right? You can send attacks and you can receive them. And it's like, now that there's so many enlightened people on the planet trying and striving for goodness, striving for the light, trying to be of light, trying to be a light and an inspiration to people, I've noticed how the strength of the dark energy has extremely weakened And the power of the light has extremely accelerated. Like we're gonna start like doing some crazy things. Like I'm talking about like I'm gonna be able to move things with my hands and my mind, like telekinesis, the TVs, everything we've seen on TV, the magic, the Harry Potter. We're there, like it's here now. And it really just takes enough people to believe, and then we create. Because we think, no, we feel, we think, we act, and then we have. And I'm starting to notice that is where we are in the battle. The students, the ones that have studied and climbed the mountain of information, misinformation, truth seekers, seers, creators, we're now walking in truth. It's just so beautiful. And I'm not really interested in getting on here to tell you about your love life or mine or anyone's, because everything is love. And it's like, what the hell, you know? It's so chaotic. We're so unsure of the future. Is it going to be war? Is it going to be aliens? Is it going to be the apocalypse that we imagine from the Bible? Or is it going to be a freaking zombie outbreak? Are we going to have, like, what the hell is about to happen? You know what I'm saying? What I can see, what I'm being asked to say, what I'm being channeled to share, is the future is bright and equally dark. And I have no desire to be here other than to help. None. I want peace. I want peace. I want to see people come together and smile. Hi. Excuse me, sorry, you know, like, I want to like smile and look at people again. I was just talking to people about this, like, you know, back in the day. Again, I keep referring to this old school time because it's a new time. It's a new earth. We are not in the past world anymore. When it comes to dating, I just said I wasn't going to talk about relationships. Here I go. Whatever. So we used to court easily. Like, you could just go anywhere and people would approach you and say, oh my God, excuse me, I'm so sorry. No, don't leave yet. Hey, yo, excuse me, miss, yo, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Can we talk? Like, guys approached women with whatever they had. I want your number. Oh my God, let me stop you. Let me compliment you. Let me tell you something nice. And women would be flattered, because we like to be complimented. We like to be like adored. It's nature, from animals to all the species. And I keep hearing this and experiencing this weird, strange interaction between people in the public, where either there's no interaction, complete avoidance, like don't make eye contact, or like, I want to say something, but I'm fucking terrified that she's going to turn me down, so I'm just not going to say anything at all. And or there's even this disdain. Like, I feel like a hatred from some people. Like, I hate you because whatever. I hate you for how you look. I hate you because people that look like you have treated me like this. People that look like you make me feel like this. Like, there's so much strange reads I'm getting from people. And what I want to see happen is love. I want people to remember what it means to be confident, to have confidence to approach and to be and to receive, and to, like, women shouldn't be so mean to men, and men shouldn't be so shy to not be confident enough to approach a woman. Like, it's so crazy right now. So crazy. The assumptions are through the roof, and it's all trick of the enemy. A lot of people are having dreams, insights, thoughts, things implanted into their mind that tell them negative things about themselves, about the people around them, that aren't real. And what an enlightened person will do in that moment is weigh that thought. Weigh it. Like, where's this coming from? Where's this feeling coming from? Do I really think that way? Do I really feel that way? Or is it coming from outside of me? Is it of love? Or is it of fear? Or is it of whatever, you know? You got to be able to weigh these things, because the more you grow fear, in my experience, the more you grow all these symptoms of anxiety, stress, paranoia, things that don't help, just doesn't help. We need each other. We need each other. People need each other. And I think that the best approach here is believing and having faith in yourself. Look at this hope. Look at this healing that we as a people are going through. Like, we had to leave heaven, go to hell, just to crave going back to heaven again. And this cycle is frustrating, but you know what it is mostly? Is evolution. It's expansion, it's growth. I've certainly been in hell and heaven, whatever the hell that means. And what I think is jarring, who gave me that word? I don't even know what that even means. Jar. Like what's jarring to me is how exciting of a time this is. The future may be unclear. It may be uncertain. We don't know what's about to happen. But what I really learned, getting choked up, because again, one of the attacks on me lately was to get me sick so I can't do this, okay? Because I was ready to go. I was like, yeah, but I did a little too much, and I didn't alchemize properly, and I was eating bad, and I let the freaking sickness in, because that's what we do. If we build up our armor of God, we become spiritually impenetrable. And I was there for a minute, and bam, it got me. So I gotta sip this tea, but I also need to communicate this message, because if I don't, it's gonna be in my head and won't stop. I gotta. So I just really want to move very slow. I want to move very slow right now. I want people to know about control, because what I've been learning about control is none of this physical reality is of much importance. Yet we've been deceived that it's of the utmost importance, to the point where we literally only believe this. Like, there's many people that only believe in the physical world. That's how convinced we are that this is all there is. Now, many people are starting to believe in spirituality, which is so wonderful. Or other dimensional, something beyond. And by taking steps in this direction, we're opening portals, we're opening doorways, we're opening and accessing. Oh man, the Akashic records are a real thing, guys. The knowledge is infinite, and we have to start off. We can't just start off without the knowledge. It's got to progress. It makes the game fun. It makes the evolution solidify. We have to begin to end, right? There has to be some sort of progress. What I see is what we are trying to conquer here is a very powerful force, yes. But it's like, if you're a child and your parent is a very powerful figure, let's say, because we have to talk in physicality to understand, right? Because you can't get too, stars on people. Okay, so think about a child that has to be protected by their parent. The child obeys, listens, and does what that parent says for protection, for safety, for trust and understanding and love. This adult person's gonna guide me through life. I understand that, until one day, they start to challenge that, because they now have their own access to adult knowledge and choice and all that. Well, this parent is so crazy. I'm seeing too much. I'm really struggling, because I'm being attacked and I'm not strong enough at the moment. But that's all right, because I know there's a message here, even though it's chaotic. I promise there's something to say here. All right, let me get back on track. I got so distracted. Let me hold this. Control. Trust. Got it. Okay, so the child has to trust the parent, because the parent can't see that it's going to fall, or the kid can't see it's going to fall off the cliff. The parent got to be like, yo, probably shouldn't do that. You might fall off the cliff and die. And the kid just automatically is going to trust the parent, unless the kid's DNA is super, super, super duper, rebellious, and just, it's got to learn the hard way. So what we're seeing is the parent is spirit. So you could be led by many different spirits. You could be led by a literal plethora of spirits with many different intentions, and many different desires that lead to many different outcomes. And what I've learned about control and needing to know about the future is when you're a kid, you don't need to know 10 years ahead. You just need to know 10 minutes ahead. You just need to know, like, what is my parents telling me I'm gonna do for the next hour? Or whatever, the next day, the next week. That is all a kid needs to know. Basics, give me the basics. What's the direction? Where do I go? Wham, bam, I'll be there. Yes, mom, yes, dad. Okay, I'll take a shower. Okay, I'll brush my teeth. Okay, fine, no more TV. You know, like, kids know, like, they just listen, they obey. They're loving little angels that trust and obey their parents, no matter who they are. Whatever. So, many of us struggle with control because we've been told from a young human age that this is mine, this is my house, this is my car, this is my thing, this is my child, this is my husband, this is my world, my life, my money. First of all, friends, I've learned, ain't none of this yours or mine. This cup ain't mine. I love this cup though. I love this crystal. My Taurus, my rising is in Taurus. I love my things, okay? It was a hard pill to swallow when I had to learn this ain't all mine. Like, why not? It's mine. What you mean? I bought that. That's mine. That's mine. That's my plant. Those are my cards. This is my hair. Mine. Okay, so why is this important? Why am I ranting about this on the internet? Well, control. What does control do? Control limits your experience. So you can't expand and explore beyond what you know, right? Because if that's my plant, it can't be God's plant. It can't be nature's plant. It can't be, the plant can't just own itself, right? Because it's mine. It's my plant. Control we gotta let go. That's it. We gotta let go of things that we hold dear to us. We don't control shit. We don't control none of this. What we control is our choices. The choices we make is all we have control over. If our parent says, don't jump off that cliff, the only thing we have control over is if we do it or not. The parent can try to go stop us, you know, but if we really want to do it, we're going to do it, right? Like, that's control. That's the control we have. And when we access truth and follow a spirit of truth, sorry, told you, I had no intention of being on here. I'm being forced. Look, my spiritual journey, I'm sorry, I don't have any ability to stay on track. My spiritual journey has been, I am so stubborn. I'm so stubborn, hard-headed. Like, I don't believe in no humans. Don't tell me nothing. Like, since I've been following God's spirit, no person gonna tell me nothing. That's what I know. So spirit has a hard time with me, pulling me through things. And why is it forcing me to do this right now? Because I'm stubborn and I want to just not do it because I have a voice at the moment. But I'm gonna do it. But because I'm stubborn, and my Taurus isn't rising. My rising is in Taurus. I'm gonna move as slow as this turtle right now. Because you know what? This is hard. I can't talk. So, try to be serious. What's the point of this? Okay. Because we had an eclipse. This eclipse really, really showed me like there's no more waiting. This is it. This is it. The time is nigh. I don't even know what the hell that means. The time is now. I obviously know what that means. So, I'm just gonna stop rambling because this is sounding crazy. But I do want people to be like aware, you know, like just let it go. It's okay. We don't know what's gonna happen in the future. We don't need to know. We don't. Because look, if everything blew up tomorrow, nobody would even care. We'd all be dead. I'm not telling you to go do that. Don't do nothing crazy. But just don't think that you need to control the future. You can't control the past or the future. The only thing you got control over is your choice. Make a good choice. I'm not the best reader because, you know, if I read something that's boring, I just like jealous. When I feel jealous of somebody, I keep it to myself and maybe pout. Oh, interesting. What an interesting book. So this is obviously the Bible. I don't know if it's obvious, but it's like got these. My sister gave it to me a while, like a long time ago. A long time ago, my dog. And I think the jealousy thing is heavy. So it's sin. Look, I just want to stop ranting, honestly, and I want to really be here for a purpose. Like, I don't have any desire to come on here and have attention. Like, I just don't care enough. Why am I being so frank and honest at this time? I don't know. But the eclipse did something to me, so I just don't have much of a filter anymore, I think. So here we are. Let's talk to our past selves. Let's go into the past here. What do we want to, so this is what I want to do. So we're going to access our future selves. So your future self, we're going to talk to your future self, to your past self, okay? Messages of closure. Because the only reason we want to control everything is because we're trying to hold on to what we want, know, think, feel, and behave. You know, which one to all, oh my God, this is how I know it to be. Like, don't let it go. No, we're going to let it go. And how we're going to do this is we're going to ask your future self, what do you want to say to your present self? Because to your future, this is your past. What does your future self want to say to your present you, one listening to this message? Oh my God. I regret the time we lost. God, right? You get what I'm saying? Oh, I regret the time we lost. wasted. We just waste time on like nothing. Meaning like, so your future self has a soul that wants to evolve and be like, you know, keep going. And what I felt there was like, your future self's like, man, think of how many lifetimes we done did this. Like, it's boring, it's repetitive, I'm over it. We got this life, let's make the most of it, let's live it, let's do it. Your future self's like, no, like get up and do the thing. Stop sitting around and letting your boss, your friends, your coworker, whoever, your wife, your spouse, your abuser, your pimp, your teachers. I mean, hold on. I don't know about the teachers. We gotta respect teachers because teachers got a hard job and they don't get paid enough. Even parents, you know, parents make mistakes. I have a 17-year-old daughter, okay? Do I look like I've made all the best decisions? All right. What does your future self want to say to your present self? Yes, I heard you. Interesting. I'm gonna leave that one for you. You gotta figure that one out. What does your future self want to say to your present self? One more. Beautiful. You will get through this. You will get through this because you know what? Like I said, we put too much faith and power in this physical world. Like, you're looking at me right now, I'm just this physical girl that you see. Look, that is not true. But that's all right. I'm gonna be this girl for this life. And whatever. So that's what I have. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Adios.